Thronebreaker. Alright, we are about to finish Mahakam. I'm guessing this is going to be one of the last missions, so let's see what Bruver has to say. We've done all of this, we have all the golden chests found, we spent 6 total hours in this place, so let's get out of here.
Bruver stood by the bridge like a statue, arms crossed, eyes squinting. Meve sighed inside. She stood little chance of having a pleasant chat.
Elder-in-Chief, sir.
No shouting and gracing here, lass. Plowing humans. Always out to fix things, always end up cocking them up. You think you're due glory, do you? Monster slayer Meve? Patroness of dwarves? Blast it. What do you think? Why didn't I exterminate those beasts myself, eh? Go on, tell me.
For you.
For I didn't want to. For something didn't fit, damn it. So I resolved to not destroy their nests and evidence till I learned the truth of who done it.
Postponed it all those years expressly. Though your subjects were dying.
I didn't need no lectures from the likes of you. Justice must be served. That's worth any price. And I was close. Had leads. And now it's all gone to hell. You flooded Devor's abyss. You brought Boros rump down on itself. And I'll never ken who killed the Fuchses. Understand? Never!
Look to... oh... are we gonna snitch? Now, I saw last episode that we invested some money into the Zegren's bank. So snitching on those could prove pretty devastating, so... We're sorry. We're
My
sorry.
sincere apologies. I did not know.
Course you didn't. Humans. First they cock it up, then they ask how it works. I'm most eager to give that braid of yours a yank and kick you out beyond the gate. But I canna, for the clans are grateful to you. Fools. Fools. All fools. They forced me to give you an audience, official-like, with witnesses, all at the foot of Mount Carbon.
Oh, yeah.
Time to move on. But I'm going to wring you out so hard you'll wish you never left that Nilfgaardian dungeon.
Oh.
Bruver set off at a brisk pace, cursing under his breath. The Queen took a deep breath, counted to 5 in her head, and set off after him.
We're not snitching on the Zegrins. The Zegrins don't deserve to be snitched on. Alright, let's see what's going on here. On land bridge, it is strictly forbidden to stomp, jump, lean over the edge, stop for a rest, carve runes in the handrails. Hoo hoo ha. Alright, let me just chill here for a moment, since that would break the rules.
Wanted to hunt monsters, eh? Oh, Elder's furious. Spits flying 10 feet.
Good to know.
Dwarves demonstrate innovative thinking in many domains. Metallurgy, engineering, architecture. Yet there is one in which they could not be bothered. Naming. For this reason, the bridge that linked the Mahakam Pass with Mount Carbon was simply named Langbridge. Meve learned it was a thoroughly fitting name. Having stopped for a breath halfway across the road suspended over a deep chasm, the Queen could see neither end of the bridge, both concealed by thick clouds.
Amazing.
Whispered the Queen.
I feel as though we traversed the very sky.
The Queen and her retinue were nearing Mount Carbon when Meve heard a cry. It was Xavier.
Hold! Hold!
Meve drew in her reins abruptly. Her mare neighed and reared, lifting the Queen above her formation of men. From that height, she saw the last pier of the bridge crumbling. The dwarves at the head of the procession were unable to stop in time and plummeted, screaming into the abyss.
What's the meaning of this, gods damn it?
Bruver roared.
Fetch the engineers! Now!
The Queen was striving to calm her spooked mount when she sensed something swish past her ear. Out of nowhere, a Scoia'tael band had appeared at the rear of the column. Before anyone could react, elven archers had felled the rear guard. The soldiers lay on the bridge's stone surface with arrows in their backs. Meve was trapped. In one direction lay the chasm, in the other, a fierce foe. She had no choice but to stand and fight.
Yeah, that's what we always do. I mean, that's what it always comes down to. We get extra cards. Oh, am I gonna get a Bruver? I'm probably gonna get a Bruver here. It's a short battle as well. Okay. Oh, I do get Brewer. Oh yeah, spawn 2 Mahakam protectors and move an enemy from the melee to the ranged row. They have resilience and 4 armor. Okay. Move a unit 1 row away from the opponent. It's not that good. That's terrible. What's the point of that? I mean, it helps with Gascon, but like, it's really not that useful. Well, Scoia'tael, Cliff, permanent resilience. Whenever a unit is moved to the same row as Cliff, destroy it. Uh-oh. Oh, wait, then this would have been pretty we have Stray Slinger. We don't need that, dude. What the hell? Get out of here. You got Stray Slinger.
At last, Renna! You are mine!
We're trapped, Your Grace, but we can try and fight our way through.
As we always do.
Duanve Chaos.
Alright, so this is just the damage and adjacent. Okay. That's fine. Just gonna... could use this guy as well. Nah, we're gonna use this first, since he can give me Wagenberg. And I do like me a Wagenberg.
Right.
Well, if I do this,
Left,
it dies, right?
Right.
Well, that should be pretty good then.
Show me the coin or sod off.
Return turns on turn start, summon a random elf from your deck. Oh, that's kind of bad. I could deal with that with something like Becker's. See what this gets me. Of course it gets me the beautiful. I could just use Thunder there as well, though. Do I use Becker? I think I use Becker. Becker. Becker's fine. I'm totally fine with Becker. I see, now I could use, like, Alzer's Thunder. That's pretty good, right? Kills both of these units. Yeah. Let's just do that. We're not giving these units any chance to live, do we? Oh, I could just use Leader on that and play the Mahakam Ale now. Yeah, we're pretty... It's looking pretty good here for us. Eloran! Nah. I guess I use Brewer now.
Think you ballbags can do whatever the devils you please? This is Mahakam!
Yeah! Wait, what does this do? And move an enemy to the middle to the range. Oh well. That kind of helps. This is looking pretty good then.
May your sword and arm be one.
To destroy a damaged unit. Do this and play Odo.
We must trust each other.
Nah,
Pissing
sure.
in the mall?
It's great, but whatever. It's fine.
I was hoping you'd say that.
Whenever you play an elf, boost adjacent units. I mean, our leader ability is just busted in this case. But we're still gonna kill it, right? We're gonna kill you. Oh boy, this is not even a challenge.
Blood and neck ends.
Spawn 2 puppies and right.
Wow.
Oh, that's beautiful since we have leader ability as well now. And we have the Stray Slinger. Oh my god. I mean, we could just play Northern Wind for the moment. Sure. It's like pointless anyway, doing this whole ordeal. Since we're just
I shall not fail!
using my Stray Slinger now.
Ever have a storm knock out one of your teeth?
This is one of the easiest battles I've ever played. We're not giving them any chance. Oh, could this possibly be? I don't even care, I'm just gonna pass.
No! Renna! She must die!
Yeah, well, this... Too bad!
Their strength combined, the Lyrians and dwarves managed to defeat the Scoia'tael. The guerrillas had weakened the last span of the bridge, turning the crossing into a deadly trap. Had Xavier, who noticed the weakened structure at the last instant, not called out, all would have fallen into the chasm. The Lyrians managed to capture the unit commander. She stood, her head raised high, and when Meve glared at her, she did not avert her eyes.
Or her eye, since she only has one eye. Ah! Eyes. Lots of eyes.
What is your name, elf?
Abayeth me a parst one.
She said,
Thank you, Reynard. I know well what she said. Kiss my arse. Is that truly the best you can muster?
I'd rather show you exactly what I can muster. Tell them to unbind me.
You got your opportunity. On the battlefield. Will you not tell me what they call you? Fine. It's all the same to me. I'm more interested to know how you came to be here. Who sent...
No one. It was my decision to kill you, and thus avenge Eldain.
Oh.
Do you remember him? The elf whom you denied a burial? Whom you left in an open field to rot? You've elven blood on your hands.
The blood of the elves of the Moulderwood.
Mate. Do I regret it? I kinda don't regret it. But, I mean, she's an elf, and I kinda feel sorry for her. Yeah,
I
sure.
regret the events of the Moulderwood. I did not wish those elves' deaths. Yet they left me no choice.
What choice would you give a murderer who invaded your home?
You know I envy you. To see the world solely as black or white, it must simplify things so. Enough. I've heard all I wish to hear.
But I haven't. Did you fall on your heed, elf, eh? If you want to fight humans, go on and do it. You cannot talk sense to idiots and nae here, damn it. Mahakam is and will be neutral.
You cannot be neutral. To Dwan, you are either their foe or their dog. Mahakam has stood aside, sleeping long enough. That is why we struck it in its very heart, as a call to battle. A call to brethren whom you, Elder, have kept from the world too long.
I have kept him away. I've been bloody right to do so. You want to play at war, you numpties? You want to force the Pontar to flow upstream? Gang right ahead. Good riddance, I say. Gan kill, gan die if you fancy. But God's damn it, leave us alone. Yeah, I should kill you. With my own hands. I should cut your throat, put you out of your misery. That's what you want, innit? To die? To die a stupid death? Well, I'll not grant you that.
No.
Nay, I'll lock you in a tower. Sit there 3 centuries, and you just might grow a brain.
Bruverhood gazed after the shackled elf as she was led away. Neve expected him to continue fuming, cursing her. But the dwarf stood silent, and his old eyes, half concealed by brows bushy as a forest floor, showed not anger, but the deepest sadness. Dwarven engineers made quick work of repairing the crumbled bridge span.
Oh, well, that was kind of... Alright, sure, I guess. Oh, look at that. These dwarven engineers, man, they fast!
Look, Mount Carbon.
Oh,
Damn.
look at that.
And I thought Novigrad was big.
Mount Carbon, wipe your feet, comb your beard, what foreign garb bring not in here. Carbon's heart, can you hear the throb? You're a dwarf, damn it, not a slob. Ah, that's nice. Alright, let's continue.
The Lyrians stepped inside Mount Carbon's bowels. Neve rode while looking upwards, admiring the intricately carved ceiling, gilded walls, monumental bas-reliefs carved from basalt.
And the thick
Yet
babies.
this was no time to admire the sights. Bruverhood had summoned her to speak.
I thank you for your invitation, Elder.
My invitation? Choice term, lass. You wangled your way in here. Long I've lived, but ne'er have I seen a wench so stubborn.
With all due respect, do you not feel like a pot conversing with a kettle?
Ha! True enough. Changes of mind didn't come easy to me, but they do come at times. Human wars concern me not at all. For so many they are, who could count them? A year goes by without one wanking king invading another's realm. A dog with scabies is less restless. That's why this morning I aimed to send you off with nothing. Mattered not what the clans were saying. Rivia, Schmivia, who gives a sheep's fart? But that was this morn, before that daft wench and her pups attacked.
I love Bruver.
Nilfgaard supports the Scoia'tael, it's common knowledge. Nilfgaard uses them. Well, I'm nae worse, and I choose to use Queen Meve.
You must have conceived a plan.
What use would you make of me, if I might ask? You've a plan?
Aye, the
He looked happy there for a second.
Best. Simple, but sneaky. Like to give Nilfgaard a warning, you ken. If you're going to rile my dwarves, throw them into the Scoia'tael ranks. You'll regret it, aye? But I'd like to issue the warning without declaring war. All clear to you so far?
Well, does that mean we could have actually killed the Nilfgaardians last episode? Not sure, maybe.
So, when you march out to Mahakam, you'll find a company of our foot dwarves waiting out with the gate. Officially, volunteers enlisting with you against my will. and you're to put them at the fore next time you face Nilfgaard. Want the Blackclads to break their teeth on our bucklers, get a taste of our axe blades.
Yeah.
After that, dare say they'll think twice before they send more Scoia'tael into these hells.
I do
Yeah.
not... Thank you, Elder. You restore my hope that I shall have my home back in the end.
Faith can move mountains, aye, but it can't do much about borders. I've watched you close, and must admit you're a plucky lass. That enough for Nilfgaard? Can I be sure?
We will see. We shall know soon.
Oh, we got some volunteer boys. Oh, we got some mangler boys. Oh, we got some shield bearer boys.
I would like to march at once. So by your leave,
Nay, not granted. At once? What's that mean? Our laws are clear. Guests are to be sent off with a thundering feast.
Aw,
Even the
yeah.
humans.
Bruver.
Ah, we get to so many
insisted.
feasts.
So the Queen accepted the invitation, but as was her wont, set a condition. The feast was to last but one night, and not, as was the wont of local custom, an entire week.
Oh yeah,
Eve was
entire
on her way
week.
back to her company when who should step in front of her if not Gabor?
to what do I owe this pleasure? Do the Zigrins wish to use me once more? Accomplish aught else with my aid?
Could be, but if so, take none of my concern.
Why's that?
For I've resolved to leave Mahakam for all time.
Oh,
And where will you go?
Then again, wherever you lead me,
I beg your pardon.
Your Grace. Maeve, I betrayed your trust, tricked you outright. In spite of that, you kept my confidence, risking everything. To say I'm grateful's just a wee understatement. I'm indebted to you, deeply so. Please let me pay it off. Let me fight at your side, head to hip with you.
so be it. We're gonna have some Gabor nonsense.
Gabor, vindictive I am not.
Oh, thank you, Maeve.
Yet neither am I stupid. You may join our ranks, I agree. Yet trick me once more, in the tiniest manner, and I shall show you no mercy. Is that clear?
He won't trick us. He's too
Gabor
stupid.
merely nodded to
Ah, look at that. That's
Mead
cute.
extended her hand for the dwarf to kiss as a sign of submission.
Ah,
Yet he simply wrapped his arms around her waist and
that's
squeezed.
cute. That makes me happy. Look at that. Look at that.
When
That's
the sun
great.
had
I love
retired
that.
behind the peaks, the underground city came alive with the sound of bugles, bagpipes, and horns. The dwarves emerged out into the central square and danced exuberantly, sparks kicking up from their hobnail boots. The usually crabby elder-in-chief Hoog proved a cordial host that evening.
Let's drink!
Believe that.
Lest our neck shafts grow cobwebs!
Suddenly, a messenger arrived.
Uh-oh.
Bruver lifted his copper horn to his ear and listened with furrowed brow.
What's that? Speak up!
When she saw a sour grin on his face, Meave knew the tidings were not good. Yet she did not suspect they pertained to her directly.
Nilfgaard.
Maeve, you expecting anyone?
How's that?
Runner says a delegation's arrived at Carbon. Freyliria and Rivia. Got a Nilfgaardian escort.
How dare they? Traitors. Who leads it?
You'd best sit.
Who leads the delegation?
Oh, I think I know who.
It's your son.
Yeah.
Vilem, I fear.
Vilem.
Mahakam remains neutral as regards all your squabbles. I trust I needn't remind you. So I'll have no scrambling or shoving, and certainly no bloodshed. Point of fact, I'd prefer it if you...
I wish to speak to him.
I'd forbid you, but, as I said, never seen a more stubborn wench. Alrighty then, jabber away with him. Just remember, hands to yourself.
I'm not gonna kill my own
Meave
son.
spotted banners.
Or am I?
Surrounded by Nilfgaard's black rags. Her hands became fists, showing how helpless she felt. Then her son and rival, Vilem, emerged from behind a row of Imperial footmen.
Hello, mommy.
My. I should apologize. It seems I missed the coronation. Congratulations, my son. Who was it who placed the crown? General Ebdahi?
Count Caldwell.
Oh.
Yes. Our elder statesman. Why have you come here of all places? To acquire arms for Nilfgaard?
As my official mission, yes. Yet unofficially, I wish to speak with you. I trust you've had tidings from the field. Edirn turned to ash and dust. Vizimir murdered Redania in chaos. Foltest forced to strike a pact by his vassals betrayed, Henselt the same.
This limerick, will it come to a point?
Why, yes. To the same as this war. Mother, I beg you, you must see it. Nilfgaard's victory is inevitable. Surrender now, and I shall show you mercy. For later it'll be too late.
There will be no later. We shall repel them, drive them south at the points of our pikes.
Damn,
This
she is
you,
stubborn.
Mother. Who precisely do you mean? You stand alone.
So it seems to you, but I've allies. I got my gang.
An impression many might have.
I got my gang.
Yet I've allies. Those long loyal and those new.
Where, Mother? In Zerrikania? For here, in the north, why, there are none. The fight is done.
Your friends from Nilfgaard will learn that is simply not true. When their ignorance bites them in the arse.
So you aim to persist? Whatever for?
For our freedom. For independence.
For America. I mean, for Rivia.
Curious. I could have sworn it was for your ambition, to soothe your wounded pride. When I was crowned, a fact you deride, though that makes it no less true, I swore the good of my subjects would guide me. And a war we are doomed to lose cannot in any way benefit them.
And slavery can. You know well the Blackclads put peasants in chains, like cattle.
Reprehensible, I agree.
What?
Resettlement, forced labour, cruel laws that make death the punishment for the slightest offences. Are those benefits? Well, answer me!
I see I will not sway you, Mother. A shame, though
No,
I take comfort in the fact
answer?
you tried.
What? No, answer me. You little crybaby.
Oh no, I, not you, will decide when this conversation is over.
Absolute scrub.
Have we anything else to discuss?
I have to embarrass you in front of all your friends now. Did you hear Nilfgaardians tried to kill
Perhaps
me?
aware that the Nilfgaardians tried to kill me?
No, I heard only about an avalanche.
Which tumbled down through no small effort of an Imperial envoy.
Never would I have agreed to such a heinous act.
I believe you.
I'm heartened that, despite all we...
I believe you because I believe the Nilfgaardians wouldn't ever have asked your opinion.
Oh!
So, are you their ally or their tool? Can you ever be sure?
I am the king of Lyria and Rivia.
Yeah, that's what you
To
think.
serve my subjects' best interests, I am prepared to make even the most painful concessions.
By putting your signature on random papers.
Might I leave
Nice.
now? Or is there more?
Yeah, how did you know I was
Naturally.
going to be here?
How did you know you would find me here?
I received Nilfgaardian reports to the effect that you've been seen in the past.
Oh, roses are red and so are your cheeks, my son. As ever when you're caught in a lie. Lyria is 2 weeks' travel hence. Had you received word only once I was here, we'd have been long gone from Mahakam by the time you assembled a force and completed the march. No. You were forewarned of our intended route. It means I've a traitor in my ranks. Another one. Get out of my sight, Vilem.
Oh.
And pray we only ever face one another on neutral ground.
Maeve struggled
Ooh.
inside not to turn and gaze once more at her son.
Oh, man.
He'd changed since they'd last faced each other, grown manlier.
But
He
still
wore the
a
crown
bitch. But he's still a little
The Queen
bitch.
returned to the banquet hall. Her advisors shot her questioning glances, curious what she had discussed with Bruver. But Maeve decided to keep the details to herself. One of them wore a Nilfgaardian lead around his neck. Until she knew who, she would have to remain vigilant.
Feasting's done, Reynard. We must consider our next move.
I've thought on it, Your Grace. We've strength enough to hit the foe, but still not the numbers to face him in open battle.
So what do you propose?
This war we cannot win alone, nor even with the dwarves at our side. But if we secure a victory, small yet symbolic, we shall show the other realms of the north all is not yet lost. Thus, I propose we attack behind the front lines, somewhere well clear of any major Imperial force.
Where would you suggest?
I'm considering Angren. To begin with, a thickly wooded marshy land, always helpful in clandestine operations. Secondly, The land's strategically important, as it's the chief source of building material for Nilfgaard's fleets.
All too little, I fear. Since we require a victory that would be symbolic, we must strike where it shall hurt. And Angren...
Just recently welcomed a new regent, in the person of Count Coldwell. My third argument. Naturally, if your majesty wishes, I'm prepared to present alternatives to this.
Count Caldwell. The name makes me angry.
No need. We march at dawn.
Niamh had toiled, cajoled, persuaded, and gained the dwarves' support. She left Mahakam strengthened, markedly. Even so, the queen was in a foul mood.
Oh, look at that. We got
For
a
it
huge
was
army.
clear a traitor, a viper, nested among the Lyrians. Someone who had conveyed the queen's plans to her foe. From this moment on, Niamh would need to
Is
weigh
it you?
every word
Are you
she
the
uttered,
traitor?
even in the presence of her
Tell
closest
me,
associates.
are you the traitor?
Your Grace,
I won't
we
kill
must
you.
put our course forward. Shall we take the western passage into Angren, or...
Not now.
When then? Dawn approaches, yet we know nothing of where...
I will not repeat myself.
The queen knew she would learn the traitor's identity in the end. If need be, she would tear the name from the throat of another turncoat, Count Caldwell. Niamh drooled at the prospect of seeing Caldwell in chains,
Yeah, that would make me
then
very
passing
happy.
him to the hangman.
Oh, that would make me very happy.
Saddle the horses. I shall take the fore.
The time for diplomacy, for preparations and negotiations had gone. Niamh was to attack her foe at last, and she could not wait to do so.
Man, Gascon's really sticking out here. He's just sticking with us for this whole thing. I'm actually kind of impressed.
At long last, Niamh's force reached Angren's marshy woods. Ever been? No? Count yourselves lucky.
You
Does look too
certain we haven't
good.
lost our way?
Alas, here there is no way. We continue south, that's all.
South, meaning the bottom.
Should you ever venture there, I offer you this advice. Do your utmost to make no noise. Poor soul. His comrades cried out, reached out, but alas, amidst frothing waters, they heard bones cracking, the moan of metal bent and crushed.
Oh, that's not good.
What the... Bloody hell, what was that?
Rather not know, personally.
Hold your positions! Arms at the ready!
It was a glusty war.
A glusty
One of many
war.
the Lyrians would encounter along their path. But let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Big glusty
At
wolves.
last, Niamh and her force stood upon the Yaruga's bank. To find and punish the traitor Caldwell, they would have to cross the river. Yet the sole bridge nearby was in Nilfgaard's hands.
That shouldn't be a problem. We just kill the Nilfgaardians. Oh,
Majesty,
look at that.
some new reports require your attention.
Alright, let's read these reports. Report Angren. Angren partly under Nilfgaardian control, black-clad troops hold key fortresses and transportation arteries. But little beyond that. Swampy wilds remain uncharted, untamed. Count Caldwell rules Angren on behalf of the Emperor. Meef, remember the volunteers from Mahakam aren't to go without victuals, bevies, or brawls. Don't be stingy, I'm paying. And make sure they don't chum around with your other troop more than the absolute minimum. Keep them segregated. I don't want any of your idiotic human fashion depraving my decent dwarves and infecting the mountains when they get back. P.S. If you fight the Blacklads with the same mole-headedness you showed me, they're in for a solid beating. Don't give up. Hey! Captain Tobias, you surely know already Count Caldwell's been handed control of Angren. Your son Vilem sees this chance to assert his independence. When General Abdahi's absence from the capital, the young prince pushes his own decrees through the Council of Peers. It's not for me to judge whether this isn't according to some sort of plan of the invaders. Yesterday, emissaries from Temeria and Kedwin came to court. I'm afraid they seek to cut a deal with the Nilfgaardians. If Redania joins them, the war will end and the enemy shall triumph. My lady, the North needs a victory. You must know your fight is the utmost importance. We need you now more than ever. Captain Tobias. Okay. Alright, let's see if I can start new dialogue in the tent. I can. But not with Isbel. Apparently I shouldn't talk to Isbel if I don't want to change her ability, so I'm just going to stay away from Isbel now.
Yes, Your Grace?
Reynard, You fought in the first war against Nilfgaard, did you not?
Yes, Your Grace. Though, as a mere captain then.
Were they equally cruel? Did they scorch fields, turn peasants into slaves?
Nay, Your Grace. They fought with honor in those days.
So, what's happened? Why the change?
I'm guessing Emir.
It's said Emperor Emir var Emrys's heart hardened over the years. He's grown crueler, more ruthless. His soldiers' zeal for violence has followed suit.
But you don't say that.
No, Your Grace.
To your mind, why do they now despise us as they war against us?
'Tis ever easier to loathe those you know. Before the first war, they knew nothing about us. Then they saw they'd the better weapons, larger cities, superior craft. That in our towns, waste flowed through the streets in open gutters, and they concluded we weren't their equals. It's far easier to kill when one holds such a belief.
It's time I attended to other matters.
The matters being gas.
Hey ho, how's my favourite queen in the north?
Ever have regrets? Feel remorse?
For what?
Oh, I don't know. Killing innocents, perhaps? Murdering travellers, pilgrims?
I've always warned them. Won't touch a hair on your heads, provided you don't resist. So, see, gave them a choice. Besides, innocents? Please, Maeve. We both know those to be mythical creatures. Everyone's got something on their conscience.
Yeah, but come on.
So there's always call for murder?
That's right. Dead right. You need but answer it.
That's kind of messed
It's
up.
time I attended to other matters. Farewell.
Hey, what does Gabor have to
Always
say?
good to see the Queen. How can I help you?
Gabor's a subordinate now. He's a very,
We haven't had
very
a chance
loyal
to speak
person, I
since we
think.
left Mahakam. Why join us? Or decide to leave your homeland, for that matter?
As I said, I was in your debt. Still am.
You're a dwarf of honor, I'm pleased. But not entirely convinced 'twas reason enough for you to leave your clan.
Not about to let me off easy, are you? All right. I may have been motivated elsewise.
Oh, she has the hots for
The
me.
horridness with the Fuchses. All that blood and mud. It went too far. I tried to talk it out with the elders. They'd brushed me aside like a wee bairn. But that weren't the whole of it. I saw the shite dwarves living in your cities go through. Thought I'd forget once I came home. Got back to dealing with my own problems. Only, can't I forget something like that? I've got to help. Any way I can. Nothing would come of my sitting on my arse in Mahakam.
I understand, Gabor. And I know you'll find a way to help.
Yeah.
We shall return to this conversation later.
Main man Gabor.
Don't get off my back. Be seeing each other, Your Grace.
I like Gabor. Gabor is
Yes,
awesome.
Lady.
I haven't had the opportunity to thank you. Had you not been so alert, we'd have fallen to our deaths in Mahakam.
I merely did my duty, Your Majesty.
Oh, Xavier.
Modest
I love
as ever.
Xavier.
Yet once the war is over, I shall make certain you're properly rewarded.
My lady, the one reward I desire is victory. Your victory.
Ooh. 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 Inject
Other
that
matters
into
await
my
attention.
veins.
We shall speak later.
As you wish, my lady.
You need my help with anything? Anything at all. I've ideas aplenty.
Ever travelled with an army before?
Frankly, can't say that I have.
Yeah, I don't think
Folk are my
so.
first. And let me say, it's not nearly as dull as I expected. Your travelling companions are fascinating, truly.
Is that so? Who, if I might ask?
I'm gonna say Gascon.
Let me think. Then there's that aged woman. Isabel, is it? Oh, Your Grace, a complete lunatic, that one. Did you know she believes the world to be round? Round! Like an egg! And just between the two of us, the quiet chap, Xavier, gives me the willies, truth be told. Could just be on account of his face looking like a piece of taffy stuck to the side of the boot.
Oh, dude.
Who else? Oh, right. A word of advice. Never play Gascon at cards. He's a hustler, that one. And he tells tall tales. About debts, specifically. Ones that I supposedly owe him. And a raven fellow. What a jester. Always good for a laugh.
Really?
Sorry, what?
Every day he barks at me, stand at attention, with a perfectly straight face. And last, he asked asked if I'd served in the Norm Army. I mean, really. Sometimes I just can't with that.
Very thorough, Barnabas.
I love
Thank
Marty.
you.
That's cool.
Time I attended to other
That was
matters.
fun. Are you good, Doggo? Doggo's always good. Oh yeah, let's look at these dwarf cards. Let's look at Crow's Eye. Move 6 random enemies and damage them by 2. Not the greatest. What about this guy? Set a unit's power equal to Mahakam's shield bearer's power. Ooh. That can be pretty good with like Isbel. Like you play this with Isbel, and it's really good. What about these guys? Move 2 units with the same power to the other row on their side. That's terrible. Damage an enemy and all other enemies with the same power by 2. Ah, that's okay. That's not the greatest though. I think this one's the best, the shield bearer. It could be pretty helpful. Could maybe like replace one alchemist for it, but for the moment let's just keep the deck how it is. I think the deck right now is fine as it is, so let's just keep it that way. Ask for upgrades. So still the same upgrades that we had last time. I think Vrihad Sapper Plus is pretty busted. Rivian Sapper, sorry, not Vrihad Sapper. What about these things? I don't really need these things. I think for the moment, Rivian Sapper Plus could be pretty busted, so I'm just gonna do that. Oh, we don't have enough wood for this one though. Oh, but this would be so good. Maybe we do this. Maybe we do add the barricades. Just give us a 4,000 armor. Yeah, let's just do that. All right. I mean, this land is gonna be full of resources, so this is fine to do. Oh, that's pretty cool. You walk through the moss and it... Oh, that's so cool, and it opens up. Alright, this is the main mission. Nilfgaard.
Hidden among brambles, Meve watched the Nilfgaardian sentries atop the palisade. In full gear, alert in stance, they looked sharp and ready to defend the stronghold.
Blast!
Meve hissed, for she now knew Red Lobendon would not fall by surprise. A siege would be needed, and it would slow her advance. Yet there was naught she could do, as this was her one road to Angren and to Caldwell. Reynard wiped the sweat from his brow, donned his helmet, and dropped his visor with a tap.
On your command, Your Majesty.
Why would you stand down? This is pointless.
Very well. We mustn't delay. Reynard, our plan of attack. Armored infantry to lead and take the first salvo upon their breast. Scaling ladders to follow.
What? No,
Afterwards,
just...
Masterful. Truly masterful.
Interrupted Gascon.
Yet, despite the mastery, fit to be improved.
How, namely?
Hold back your force. Lie in waiting. I'll take 10 good men and open the gates for you. Wide.
And how do you aim to achieve this?
Asked Reynard.
Knock and claim to be a trinket peddler, I suppose. Or perhaps one of Lebioda's devout disciples.
Must you know every last detail? Where's the fun in that, sir?
There's none in warfare. Never.
Seethed Reynard.
For war is no farce. Your Majesty, he stands no chance. Not the slightest.
None at all, I concur. Yet his eagerness intrigues. Let's see what he can do.
Let us see what he can
Reynard
do.
did not approve of Meve's decision, this was clear. Yet he dared not undermine it. The Queen's blessing now his, Gascon assembled a small force and set off, straight for the stronghold gate.
Lambs to the slaughter,
muttered Reynard, shaking his head.
My Queen, it's not too late. We can always...
Shh! Look.
Already at the gate, Gascon lifted his arm in a gesture of peace, then merrily bantered a bit with the guards. A moment later, the gates jerked into motion.
But how?
No matter. The gate stands open. We must attack.
Meve raced off towards the fortress without even glancing back. She knew well her soldiers would follow.
Ah, so Gascon's the traitor. That made it pretty obvious that Gascon is the traitor. But why would he save us? So many questions. So is there anything here? Oh my. Well, I don't want to use Beckers in this case. What about Elzers? I don't really need Elzers as well. Ah, we get Gabor though, so that's cool. Alright, let's keep this hand. This hand's fine.
Oh! Ha-ha! The strays have come to play!
Every 2 turns after so destroy a random Nilfgaardian ally. If Meve passes, move to the other side of the battlefield. That's pretty busted. So I guess I just play Wagenburg now. Ah, but he's got the black infantry alvarist. Oh my god, that thing's 11 now. Still play Wagenburg though. Nice, nice.
Army's a waste of time for one like me.
I'm gonna deal damage to these boys. He's gonna damage me, but that's okay, I guess, in this moment. Since we have the war wagon to just stack the row by crazy money. What's the leader do? Every 4 turns on turn start, draw a card if you are losing. Ooh, interesting.
Can't take it anymore.
I think I do this first. And then I play Regiment Drummer. Okay.
Got any victuals? Hungry like a wolf,
I can't play this guy. Ah, that's annoying.
I'm a wolf.
Could kill this guy. Yeah, I could kill this guy. I might have overstacked my row there. Oh, I can. No, I could. I could use the Stray Slinger to kill these, right? That's fine, actually. I don't mind that too much. Okay, I have to watch out for this. Is gonna, because he's gonna use Odo now. Need to use Odo now, I think.
We must trust each other.
Okay. I'm gonna mark this dude.
It's
Isabel
not
can
too
stay
late to
alive
walk
as
away.
well. Yeah, this goes back. I think I've overstacked my row though now. So this is a problem. I want this guy. I need them to kill. I need to kill something here. Otherwise, I'm gonna be in a bit of trouble here. Uh-oh. Okay. Guess I use my order now. And I can't play anything. That's bad. The problem now, of course, is the fact that we have the highest unit, and he has the lowest unit. Okay.
My boots got sand on it.
I think I go for passive points in this case. Oh, I go for this. Just smash. No, don't mark. Why is this marked all of a sudden? That's kind of a...
Order will triumph! It must triumph!
I smell a leak.
Aye, aye, aye. Oh yeah. Oh no. Oh yeah, it's actually giving us space to work with. Oh! Oh, we can use Becker's now. We have the lowest unit, right? No, he has the lowest unit. Oh no, we have the lowest unit. Nice. Unless this dies to fire, which would make me very sad. Alright. Okay, it didn't kill this, so I'm happy about that. Alright, so use both trinkets.
I'm done in a jiffy.
Play 2 trinkets from your deck, yes. Gonna use Becker's, and I'm also going to be using Northern Wind. And Northern Wind. Kaboom! Alright, this should be good now. Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Would you look at that? Oh, he's gonna keep damaging himself. Oh no! This used to be 81, now it's just a meager 7. Now we are up by so many points, I'm not even gonna do the math. That
Left,
was a trick.
Right, left, right.
Go on, Enkazer!
Is this gonna keep drawing cards? With this leader ability? No. Oh, he couldn't play his
One red
emissary.
Lobington for you, my lady.
I couldn't even get my Gascon on my side. Gascon literally just died.
Gascon seemed a fiend as he fought his way to the keep, then single-handedly killed the commander. Suddenly leaderless, the Nilfgaardians laid down their arms.
Could
My,
it be a
Gascon.
rouse?
Colour me surprised.
Pleasantly so, I trust.
Don't fish for compliments, it doesn't suit you. Besides, you know you deserve both medal and title.
I shall hold you to it, my queen.
Oh,
In due
yeah.
course. But I must know how. What ruse persuaded the Nilfgaardians to open the gate?
Come, my delightful charms, no ruse.
Ah,
Come
I
on.
see.
No.
Not one to share secrets.
Unremarkable, as I see it.
Yeah, I saw.
I'd hold my tongue too, were my conscience thus burdened.
I've
that
done
seems
that
kind
to
of
hide
fishy.
my shameful past, friend. I was a brigand, indeed, yet...
Do not dare take me for a fool. You know of what I speak.
Yet I don't. Reynard, what is this? What the devils is with you?
Your Grace, in Mahakam, the Nilfgaardian letter we managed to intercept. Consider your offer accepted. Direct Meve and her force to the agreed site. We await their arrival. Your reward shall be as agreed. 'Twas Gascon who told us Caldwell had received Angren to rule. 'Twas Gascon who suggested we ride for Lobendon. Here, the Blackclads willingly opened the gate, for they expected him to deliver a prisoner. You.
I kind of did expect this.
Yes. I might have expected as much. When captive, I asked you why you'd chosen to aid me. Your answer was odd and unconvincing.
Maeve!
It's your majesty, you rogue.
What did they promise you? Amnesty? Coin in heaps?
Both. I knew Nilfgaard wouldn't parley with me as a matter of course. To be treated seriously, I needed something they valued. A stroke of luck, it was, the chance to free you from Caldwell's grip. 'Twas in Edern that we first spoke. Then came to an understanding after Rosberg's fall.
Why do I still live then? Why not snatch me under Knight's mantle? Drag me to Red Lobendon in chains?
Maeve. I sought to sell you out, I did, and aimed to gain by it. Yet in Edern, you earned my respect. In Mahakam, my admiration. I swore then I wouldn't follow the terms of the accord I'd made. Instead, I'd let you into the fort and make damn sure the Commandant couldn't reveal the truth. Alas, seems I underestimated Reynard.
Flattery will get you knout. You, sir, are a traitor.
Oh, please, friend. You appear to me a pot that calls the kettle black.
Reynard? What does he mean?
I've no notion, Your Grace. Not the slightest.
Truly? Ha! And I had you pegged for a man of honor. Come now, Reynard. Who sent secret missives to Vilem? Go on, you really should tell your queen.
What? Reynard?
His Highness guest chambers in Mahakam. One of my lads snuck in.
Oh my.
Found a letter bearing the signature.
This is like a soap opera.
Odo.
Reynard, I beg you. Say it's not so. Tell me it's a filthy lie.
Your Grace. I'd hoped His Highness and you would reconcile. To see son stand against mother rent my heart. I wish to help.
Behind my back.
Your Majesty, I sought merely to push the youth to see reason. To open his eyes.
So say you now. Yet I can't know what was in the letters. I can't know what pacts you made. And alas, I can no longer take you at your word.
I'm not alone in having deceived. Yet I am in repairing my wrong.
Meve felt a tempest rise inside her. Yet she could not release it lest it cloud her view. She would solve the problem, strike it from her mind, and resume her journey at once.
Out of my sights, both. I no longer wish to see you, Gascon, alas, Reynard, or pass. I shall pass these betrayals. Come on, guys! These are my boys! These are my boys! These are the OGs! You can't betray, you can't just leave the OGs, man. I mean, they both have justified their reasoning. Reynard, I mean, he just wants, you know, he wants Vilem and me to be happy. And Gascon, I mean, I earned his respect, and he just literally helped us gain the advantage over Nilfgaard. I mean, it could be a rouse, and if it is, I'll regret my decision. But I'ma keep him. I'ma keep Gascon.
Drawn and quartered I should have you both. Yet in truth, I cannot do without your aid. Now more than ever. 'Tis the one reason I show mercy and forgive.
Your Grace, perhaps made with doubt, but 'tis the right decision. I shall prove it.
I would have never gotten rid of Odo. Odo's card is just too good to get rid of. Maybe Gascon. Maybe I would have gotten rid of Gascon. But Gascon is just too good to have around. You can't not have Gascon around,
Reynard
man.
and I rarely see eye to eye, but under the circumstances, I second his every word.
Oh, shut your damn traps. And I believe you're needed in the wagon train. Now!
The Queen's wish was clear and fierce. Gascon and Reynard slid off, leaving Meve to her thoughts. From the palisade's rampart, Meve gazed out over the marshlands across the Iruga. The Queen sighed deeply. She expected great challenges in Angren. She had also expected, even hoped, to find the one traitor in her midst. But two, and both her close aides-de-camp. She felt a weight upon her heart now.
Blast it all.
She muttered.
Not the first dagger I've taken in the back. Likely not the last either. Yet to pity my lot will help not at all.
From the captive Nilfgaardians, Meve learned Caldwell was at Tuzla Castle, in Angren's very heart. A small detachment would remain at Red Lobendon, while the Queen with the rest of her force set off to face the treacherous Count.
Let's kill the fat ass.
Mom, I must speak to you when you find a free moment.
Oh, is this the moment where I downgrade her cards to just doing mere damage? I don't want to talk to her. I don't want to talk to her.
I'll keep a close eye on him, Mom. Don't you fret.
How do you get it?
Savarut, Nordling, Netamar.
Yeah, you me too, man. You me too. All right, let's just talk to her. Yeah.
I'm pleased to see you again, Mom. You need something?
Why'd she call me Mom?
You wish to speak with me? In private?
Yes, Mom. I've given thought to certain matters. The time's come to explain and reveal my decisions. I've not been entirely honest, but I've seen you very much deserve the truth. You're brave, wise, and above all, you've a good heart. And thus you're unlike any other ruler I've ever met, had dealings with.
Isbel, what is it you wish to say? You're starting to worry me.
I told you of Sintra and Sodden. Do you recall? It's true, I took part in that war. Yet I fought for the Empire.
What? I'm not certain I understand.
My name is Isbel ep Muirmos, of Nilfgaard.
Oh, damn.
I wish I could say I am from a conquered province. I wish I had that luxury. But no. I hail from the city of the Golden Towers itself.
I've heard it. I'll be gone. Oh, whatever.
My. I'd certainly not expected that. Please, tell me more.
I went straight from the academy to the army, as majors do in Nilfgaard. Yet I truly believed our aim to be to build a better world. With our help, the mages, the Emperor conquered realm after realm, right up to the Amel Mountains. Yet he was not sated, and turned his greedy eyes to the north. But the north stood and faced him. I'll never forget the bloodbath he wrought in Sintra. It was unspeakable.
He sought to intimidate us. He united us instead.
Indeed. At Sodden, when chaos engulfed the Imperial army, I saw my chance to flee the madness and begin life anew. And I did just that. I never sought thereafter to rejoin my countrymen or return to my home. Instead, I stayed in the north and swore never again to use my magic to harm others. Yet I cannot stand idle as the Emperor perpetrates atrocity after atrocity. I wish to fight at your side.
No.
All deserve a second chance. Yet from now on, there are to be no more secrets between us.
Certainly.
Okay, if I get the damage card, I'm actually gonna reload the save.
Good. Oh, and Isbel, this must stay between us alone. For your own sake.
I appreciate the concern, Mom, but you needn't worry about me. I've lived for some time in the north, and dare say I know how to get by.
Oh. No. No, 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 no.
Duty calls.
No, 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 no. We don't want Isbel Destroyer. We don't want Isbel Destroyer. We do not want that card. I genuinely don't want that card. So, load last save. So, I'm yet to talk to Isbel. No, I've already talked to Isbel. Ah, yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna just redo all these things now, and I'll head back to you because I do not want that Isbel Destroy card. I really don't. So I'll see you really quick. And we're back. There you go. Look at that. Wow. Oh, does Isbel want to talk to me? Everybody wants to talk to me all of a sudden. I wonder why, but we're not talking to you, Isbel. We're just gonna ignore you for the rest of this playthrough. I'm sorry, Isbel.
No two ways to it. Charming this county the Blackclads granted Caldwell to rape.
Yes, a gift so lovely Caldwell could not refuse. Et Dahi, it seems, wished to be rid of the Count, so as to rule Lyria alone.
I do wonder why they quarrelled.
Caldwell wished to rule by Vilem's hand, and by his claim. Of little benefit to Nilfgaard, so the general disapproved.
As do I, by all means.
Your Grace, the water is stern with bodies and capsized boats. It seems the villagers tried to escape to the other side of the swamp, but were attacked by Lycoris. We could try to fish other possessions, but should be aware that movement along the banks may alert monsters. I don't care. You sacrifice yourself for the Queen! You die for the Queen! And then we fight monsters. That's just a standard battle. Oh, against monsters, these standard battles are pretty much the easiest thing. Whenever a vampire is played, boosted by 2. Alright, so this is vampires. I don't think we've actually played against vampires so far, so let's just see what we can do here. Alright, we got 2 trinkets. We can mulligan 2 trinkets here, so that's good. I think we always start off with this dude.
Again and again and again.
No, not this first.
It's not too late to walk away.
That's so bad. Yeah. Alright, just did Blickers twisted that. Wait, what? Every turn on turns are drain. Bro, that's mad. Not having any of that. Oh god. So good. Oh, wait, I think we have to kill that. I think we might have to kill that.
Pissing in the moat? Oh, you're dead.
Well, we could secure round 1 here with this card at least. Oh, wow. No, what? The hell? Seize a damaged bronze enemy? That's so busted. What am I meant to do against that? Ah, jeez. Isbel isn't even that big right now. I think I play this now.
An army's a waste of time for one like me.
But I think I have to activate Isbel now as well. This is like an Odo and just redo her again. What the hell? What are these cards? They're so busted. So this is 5. Nice. That makes me happy. Do I Odo now? I think I Strays first. Is my opponent going to pass here? Yes, he is. Okay, that's good, I guess. Do we smork this deck, though? Can we even smork this deck? This deck's pretty busted. Okay, these Alchemists is not going to do anything anymore, since Isbel has already been played out. Stray Slinger... Yeah, we can smork with this hand, I guess. Not the greatest smork, but smork nonetheless.
Left, right, left, right.
Man, this Katakan is one big annoying card.
Ever have a storm knock out one of your teeth?
I could use Gabor to kill that.
For you, pal! Anything!
And then use my leader. Alright, that's got a pretty good lead for us there. Okay, so some vampire nonsense. That's fine. I think I just float these.
From half a league away.
Ikimara. Ow, what the hell does that do? Drain all enemies on the row by... Why are you mad? You can't smork this.
Give me a target.
This is an actual unsmorkable deck. That's pretty crazy. Alright, there you go. At least these boys are pretty big. Alright, smash, smash, smash. Smash, smash, smash. Odo. I guess I play this first. Oh, we smash for days here. Smash, smash, smash. And smash, smash, smash. Alright, alright, alright. Yeah, Straight Singler Plus is pretty just pretty insane. No, stop it. Don't do this. Alright, pass. Haha, what are you going to do? Haha, you're just going to play a mere wolf. Oh, still not enough. That's so good. Okay. These are scary, yo. Vampires are kind of scary here. Vampires are, they're a tad bit scary. I'm not gonna lie to you people. Okay, I need an order card. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Stresslinge. I think I just use Thunder here and just play uninteractive nonsense. Ow, what do you do? Seize a damaged bronze enemy. Haha! Lucky for me, I do not have any bronze damaged enemies. Just do this, right? Heh. Alright.
Quick and painful this'll be.
Okay. But vampires, they're a bit more scary than, you know, the other monsters. Especially since they're so high power. Ooh, look at that. I see a treasure chest. That means I must go to said treasure chest. Oh, what's going on here? There are just a lot of dead people in this forest, I presume. Your Majesty, it seems like a monstrous beast of some sort is responsible for the attack of this caravan. Well, we're gonna take the stuff. Ooh, Wyvern Scale Shield. Looking good. Oh my god, it's just gonna be a lot of mods to fight in here. Okay, Isbel in hand is always something that I like to see. So Gabor... I guess Gabor is better with finding ale and something like Thunder. Well, I actually don't mind this hand. This sounds okay. I start with... Oh, no. They're not starting with Northern Wind.
Army's a waste of time for one like me.
What a heck. Move 2 enemies to the row opposite of this unit and apply torrential rain. No! Alright, let's play the Strays Cavalry. Drowner. Don't drown on me! Don't you dare drown on me! Alright, this is Becker's, right? This is usually the Becker's turn. Puts out my Duggo as well. More Drowner nonsense. I mean, sure, okay, whatever. I guess I can play Barney in this case.
Sorry, turnips back for an encore.
We don't have a damaged unit. Oh my, Barnabas is so useless sometimes. I think the CPU is just gonna pass here. Wait, what the hell? Destroy the lowest. Oh, that's not good. I didn't even read that. Destroy the lowest unit to damage a random enemy by the power of the destroyed. Oh, that's kind of scary. That is pretty scary.
Ever have a storm knock out one of your teeth?
But we have Stray Slinger, and Stray Slinger's just busted. Oh, there's the Vampire Boy. I don't like Vampire Boy at all. Like, at all. One of the most powerful cards. I could use Northern Wind now. I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna kill this Catacan. At my turn. Whoa! Oh my. That's not good against us. I mean, that's very good against us. I think I just pass here, right? Wait, what? Oh, wow. Dude, these monsters are hard. I did not expect them to be this good. I got real cocky, boys. Ooh, but this is gonna be useful. This is gonna be really useful.
Can't take it anymore.
Since this is gonna eat these boys. That was pretty good though.
Left, right, left, right.
Ah, he's passed now. Ouch. Oh no, we got rid of Reynard as well now. That's so bad. Oh wow, okay, we just did our deck like crazy. Didn't really want to do that.
Bigger they are, easier they are to target.
Okay, but this Isabel is 191 points. That's pretty good. But we're a card down here. Oh my. This is not a pleasant level, I feel. Definitely not a level I want to be playing a lot. And I think a lot of these monsters are going to be very difficult, so yeah, we're going to strap on here.
Got any victuals? Hungry like a wolf, I am.
Catacan. Will you not Catacan? Can you, like, not be the most annoying thing ever? Am I gonna Isabel now? Or should I just play Gabor for the trinkets? I think I play Gabor for the trinkets. And just use my leader and kill that thing. Nice. Alright, got a pretty good lead, but that lead don't mean jack. I'm gonna use my bomber.
This could hurt.
So it's gonna kill this, so that's not too bad. Isabel is not my highest
so
unit.
much anger and suffering. For what?
Nice. That is gonna kill that. That's good. Whatever. Alright, we got the good Isabel. Happy about that. Oh my, the lag on that.
Coin never stinks, no matter how rank the pouch.
Yeah, this is why we keep this Isabel. Because it's just busted, man.
They hide well.
Alright. I don't think they can keep up to with that. I mean, even a card down Isabel is just so good. But I mean, these monsters are still kind of scary, you know? I'm guessing there's going to be a lot of monster battles in this map. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You could just see monsters left, right, and center. I want to get to this golden chest. There's going to be a lot of fighting this episode, I think. Yeah, it's just going to be fighting and fighting and fighting. It's going to put a drain on me. Just everything's a standard battle as well. That's going to be absolutely bananas. Not the greatest hand. Actually, a really bad hand. Guess I can play with a proactive bomber.
Watch your heads!
This is the one that boosts the vampires, okay. Okay. I'm not gonna use my Beckers in this case. I think I just use this, right? Yeah.
The chase is on!
Just damage it a tiny bit. Slizard. Oh, Slizard's still kind of doable. Do I use Sapper here? I don't think I do. I think I just float this.
Storm, knock out one of your teeth.
Let's see if I can set up my sappers here. Ow. Spawn 2 companies as soon as every drain a random enemy, but oh my. And yet get. Okay, I will use my sapper here.
Pissing in the moat? Oh, you're dead.
I hope the fire hits it. Fire does hit it, so fire does a good job there. Oh no, Alpha Garkin. Very, very scary card. Could just pass. Don't want to pass. I could also just use Beckers. No, Beckers wouldn't do anything. I think I pass. No! Oh, I was hoping the fire would hit it. We just lose on even every time here. Feels bad. At least we get Isbel, and Isbel is just crazy. I'm so glad we didn't upgrade Isbel. Genuinely so glad. Okay, Alchemist could be good with Isbel. So... do I want to keep this hand though? Not really. Okay, it could be good now. Maybe it's too many of these guys. Yeah. The problem is just, these are so good.
Catch!
They just have so many good proactive plays. It's kind of scary. Big oof. Alright, I think I have to do this.
Have it the white of an eye from half a league away.
I have to kill this little dirty plunder. Do I deal 11 damage to this? I could also just Gabor. No, I think I'm just gonna do this now. Because it gives out my doggo. It's gonna be fun. There's Katakan. Katakan being my biggest enemy, so we're just gonna do this. And yeah. See what that gives us. Alright. I mean, we wasted our Beckers, but that's fine. Since we still have like Gabor, that's Isbel. We kept pretty good cards here. So I think what I'm going to do is play Isbel and then Alchemist onto the Isbel. But we haven't taken enough damage to do that yet. Do I get rid of Lyrian? Okay, that's fine.
Got any victuals? Hungry like a wolf, I am.
Sure. That's pretty bad, but it's okay. It's alright, I guess. Do I Isbel now? Or do I Gabor? I think I Gascon, honestly.
Nothing personal, I assure you.
I think I just Gascon. Smash. Smash! Oh, that was lucky. Okay. I think I float this. And then I Gabor. Uh-oh, but I have to be careful. No! Oh my. I've done goofed it here, boys.
Alright, that's no problem.
Play 2 trinkets, this and this, in that order exactly. Then kaboom, kaboom. Not too bad. Alright, now I play Isbel. Let's see what that does. Yeah, sure, whatever. Sure, whatever it is. I'm kind of scared about this again, so I'm just gonna do this. Okay, it's looking half okay. I mean, Isbel's pretty decent.
When will you ever learn?
Yeah, whatever. I don't care. Alright, we're gonna go skedaddle skadoodle. And just do this. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This is fine. This is fine. Isbel carries so hard, dude. Yeah, whatever. You're like at 100 points here, buddy. You can win them if you know the cards, but they are pretty. Oh, we got premium Glusty. We haven't even fought Glusty yet. So I think we move left. We discover this area. I think I will actually not do another main mission today. I think I'll just try and like see how long I can go without
The Lyrians came to a crossroads. As Meve and her scouts
getting tired of
conferred
editing.
about the proper path to take, a footman, of a sudden, collapsed upon the muddy ground. His comrades strove to rouse him. Alas, to no avail. Meve called for a medic. One arrived, post-haste. He checked for wounds, a heartbeat, all else for which a medic checks. Then he peered down the soldier's throat. In a flash, he was on his feet, his hand over his mouth, backing away.
What's with him? What's wrong?
The Queen asked, her eyes darting between the medic and his patient.
Typhus exanthematicus, Your Grace.
Replied the physician, wiping his hands with a spirit-soaked cloth.
Typhus fever.
Contagious?
Extremely, I fear. Though not yet at this stage. The spots are but in his mouth for now. Tomorrow he'll be blotched all over. It's then the disease turns infectious.
I see. What about a cure? Is one known?
The medic looked at Meave, shook his head and shrugged. Alas, there was precisely naught he could do. But where medicine fails, magic may at times stand in. Without giving it two thoughts, Meave called for Isbal.
It's typhus, I've no doubt.
The healer confirmed.
I know a spell that could be helpful. Vigal's cleansing, we call it.
Ooh, Vigel.
It takes time to prepare and many ingredients. Rather costly, or...
Costly, and it's $12.50. Take
Coin's
it!
no object.
Said Meave.
Get to work at once.
Isbal returned from the local herbalist with herbs valuable and rare. Fern blossoms, mandrake root, comfrey seeds, and more.
Hey, we got
She
mandrake.
then pulled from her bundle a variety of vessels, funnels, retorts, alembics, carafes. Colored concoctions she then brewed, steam and strange odors rising from them. Hours later, after much effort, she had a few drops of a thick substance in a flask. Isbal whispered an incantation, then gave the remedy to the dying man. His tremors and fever subsided at once, the other symptoms fading within hours. At last, Meave could breathe a deep sigh of relief.
Hey, the morale got upped. $2.50 for morale? That's kind of... You guys are cheap. You guys are cheap. What's up with these guys? Let me first... Oh, there's a lot to discover in this place. This place is pretty wide and big, actually. We still got a puzzle over here. I'm kind of scared of this place, you know? So, baby... It's a pretty big map, actually. Alright, let's see what this guy wants. Your Majesty, a merchant named Venzlar of Maribor has requested that you hear his plea. His horse died of some unknown affliction, leaving his wagon of goods stuck in the swamp. He's prepared to sell his entire stock at reduced price. He wishes to cut his losses and get out of Angren as soon as possible. So your response: 1,000 wood for 250? Hell yeah! Give me that. That is some bargaining. Call me Donald Trump. Look at that. It's a puzzle. Move Meave to the opponent's range row. Okay. Move Reeves to the opponent's range row. Destroy a water hag. Every turn on turn, if there is no torrential rain on the row in front of this unit, move to that row and spawn a Lyrian Arbalist in your hand. Okay, so I guess I have to play this.
The morrow shall bring a better day.
No. So I have to, I guess, destroy this one. So I can play Meave now.
Onward to victory!
Choose and play one of two cards. Destroy a water hag. Okay.
Arbalist to your command.
This doesn't really do much, is it? Choose and play one of two cards. Okay. Ah! Well, I messed up. Wait, what? Huh? Wait, what the hell just happened? How did I win? I just forfeited. Alright, so you're another puzzle. Hopefully this one's not as bugged as the last one. Eliminate all Arrakis without letting any allies die. Okay. So I'm guessing this is a Wagenberg level. Okay. See my 10. Damage unit by, okay. Every turn on turn, this unit's power is even. Move one row toward the opponent and damage the lowest unit on the battlefield by 1. If this unit's power is even. So
Arbalist, your
this.
command.
Okay. So keep doing this, I guess. So we keep doing this, I guess. Oh, I can't let any of my units die. Alright, sure. Alright.
One boat.
This should do right.
Give me a time.
That was pretty easy. Alright, what's up with this bridge? Fix the bridge. Alright. I mean, we got some good wood. A good wood deal. So, I'm not really mad about that. From King Foltest. Oh. The Nilfgaardians have breached our defenses. I am ordering a complete retreat to Temeria and Brugge via the shortest route. Do not confront Nilfgaardian forces except in case of direct attack or attempts at disarmament. All should negotiate the withdrawal of garrisons for each of their own. Okay. Milady, something made of precious metal shimmers on the floor of the swamp. It could be ancient elven treasure. We can attempt to pull it out, but we must be prepared for the worst. These waters are not the safest. I won't risk my soldiers' lives for a hunk of metal at the bottom of... No, we're not doing that. Have Barnabas devise a contraption that'll fetch the treasure without risk. Like, morale's already high, and losing 10 men won't make a difference, so... I mean, 10 men is less valuable than 100 wood, so yeah, this is better. I'm such a good queen. Alright, what is up with you boys?
For no visible reason, the Lyrian column came to a halt. Neve stood in her stirrups in a bid to see the cause. Something had blocked the way, it seemed. Something large. A tree felled by a storm, or an abandoned wagon, the Queen thought. Neither was true. A boulder huge as a barn lay in their path. Footmen had slung ropes around it, planted their feet, and now sought to pull it aside. Did not budge an inch.
Perhaps I could assist you.
Neve turned in her saddle on hearing the voice. Several travelers in faded robes warily crept from the trees. A young woman with long, light-colored hair led the way.
You don't much resemble a rock troll,
said the Queen, eyeing the slender stranger skeptically.
but go on, do try.
The fair-haired lass crouched beside the stone, closed her eyes, and began to whisper. Horses wheeled and tugged at their reins. A hound howled in the distance. And then, the boulder rolled to the side like an apple across the deck of a boat rocked by seas.
Who are you? Do tell. A druid,
Came her calm response.
this stone. It stood in our circle.
The woman silently turned toward the wood. Meve followed her gaze, and among the trees saw other large stones, cracked and scorched.
What happened here? We refused the Nilfgaardians' aid,
Answered the druid.
so they raised our shrines. Though, perhaps it's a blessing. A blessing? How so? A darkness fell upon Angren a time past, and it grows. The forest turns savage, its creatures drunk on blood. Folk have come to worship other cruel gods. It's time we abandoned this land forsaken and went south, to Kedmerkvid.
I mean, druids aren't that bad. We get druids.
Our path leads south too, though not as far.
Said the Queen.
Do join us. Given the times, there's safety in numbers.
The druids agreed, and were grateful. They walked at the rear of the column, muttering prayers, their faces concealed beneath hoods.
Yeah, we got druids in our gang now. This is probably gonna have some weird consequences of them like doing some weird like prayers or stuff. This is a logging zone. Any attempt to impede operations will be treated as sabotage, thus subject to punishment of the highest order.
Count Cadwell? Grr, I get angry.
If there is a choice to kill Count Caldwell, I will most definitely kill Count Caldwell. No, not against vampires again. Vampires make me scared. We got Gabor, Mulligan the Ale. Also Mulligan the Thunder, I guess. Yeah, Thunder is more utility. Okay, I think this sounds alright, I guess. I'm not gonna play this out fully.
Left, right.
Lombard is a bit annoying. Let's see what we get here. Ooh, a Blitz. Ooh, a Xavier.
Fear not. We shall achieve our goal.
Okay. Let's see what he's gonna give my drummer. Yeah, it's not too great, but whatever.
There's been a mistake. I'm no mage.
Oh wow, that's a lot of.
Metals.
Oh my. That's not that convenient. I guess I play this. Loaded. Oh, that's so... Dude, Xavier's nuts. Okay. That works pretty nicely. Maybe I should have done that first. Alright, 4. Skadoosh. Skadoosh. Let me just kill him off with these.
It's gonna be a right good levy. Big and beautiful.
Oh, now we have to kill our own. Ouch. Of course. Of course he passes. I mean, what else is he gonna do? Mulligan Thunder yet again. I can float this. Might want to mulligan Arbalist. Wagenburg's okay. Yeah, sure. Look at Becker's. I don't mind that. Becker's is so good for smorking. Okay. That's fine. I could just play Mahakam Ale. Yeah, sure.
Oh, could murder a pint.
I could kill this. Would that be advisable? Yeah, sure. Why not? Getting these passive points could be pretty busted.
Coin never stinks, no matter how rank the pouch.
Ooh. Alright, I could pass, so I could just float this boy. I think I'm just gonna float this boy. After one turn on turn start, if there is a unit on the opposite row, destroy the one with the highest power and self. Yeah, alright. Okay. I'm gonna pass here. Since this is just a 0. Wait, that's even... Huh. Okay. That card's pretty scary, I guess. And so how much damage have we taken? Okay, I would like an order card here. Straight bomber could be okay. Maybe get rid of this. Yes, good. Okay, fine. Take it. I take it. We take those. Again and again. Ouch. Katakan is so good. Oh yeah.
Army's a waste of time for
I think you'll really like
why is it always the same things? Heal an ally and strengthen it by 10? I mean, this is 11. Yeah, sure. We also get to play a card? Okay, sweet.
Watch your heads!
Yes, move into... Hello. Ah, no, no, no!
Forward march!
Let's misplay.
Arbalist in your command.
Okay.
Thing about slings, they hide well.
Oh.
Cat!
Oh. Well, that's pretty nuts.
Right, left.
Even if we
right.
misplayed that. Nah.
So much anger and suffering. For what?
Okay. Archgriffin's pretty decent, but this Isbel is just gonna go ham now. Go ham. That one pretty ham.
Greetings. What is it?
Oh no, you dealt damage to my armor. How sad.
Stop your yapping and start digging.
Might as well go all out. We still lack enough loggers to meet the expectations of our most gracious Emperor Emir. The white flame dancing on the grave of his foes. May the great sun shine upon him. If they'll not be tempted by coin, a whip will suffice. The boars are squatting like beasts in the woods, but I've no doubt you'll find them. Disgusting. These Nilfgaardians are disgusting. Truly, truly disgusting. What's going on here? It's a standard battle yet again. Okay. Yeah, this is just gonna be standard battle central, isn't it? I mean, it's okay, but it's not really what I want.
Left, right, left.
I'm not gonna use
right.
Odo just yet. I think I'm gonna use Xavier this round. Uh-oh. Well, Flutter's negative, so we can play this here. And also play Xavier here.
Fear not. We shall achieve our goal.
Okay, good. Okay.
Catch!
Oh, that's good.
Can't take it anymore.
Got 9 armor on that man. And we can play another card?
Bigger they are, easier they are to target.
I will use you and you. I think that's fine. Have the power of 3 adjacent enemy units. Oh my god.
Not supposed to be any smoke.
Right, play a random bronze unit from each deck. Yeah, sure. That's not that good. That's pretty bad, actually.
If anyone asks,
I mean, it's alright.
you've not seen me.
Could have been better. Alright. You should pass here, right? Yeah. Maybe I should have gone for Mandrake. Or wait, Wolfsbane. Because that card's pretty busted. I think I'm not gonna play this first, since I want to play these drummers first. Other than that, the hand's actually kind of decent. So I play drummer first.
Again and again and again.
Okay. Oh yeah.
Oh
yeah.
Like a wolf I am.
Let's go. Wait, what's this do? Consume a top unit if you ever spawn a base copy of it. Yeah, whatever. Get out there. Oh, that's so good. You're just giving me extra points on these. I can mark a unit. Oh my god.
And
Yeah,
just
this
when you thought
looks
things
pretty
were about to
good.
get dull.
Left, right, left, right.
Okay. Alright.
Thing about slings, they
Isn't too
hide
bad.
well.
I can just do this. I don't want to do that though. Do I play Odo now? No, I'm gonna play Odo after I trigger this, and after I play this guy as well.
Hey,
Alright. And then I'm gonna play Odo. I'll play Odo here. Oh yes. Okay, this is gonna take a while.
Give me a target. I ballista to your command.
Stack
I'm
this
a
row.
monster.
Put this back. Oh, and then we have Gabor, just like that, chilling.
You sure about that?
I guess I damaged a unit by 15, and then damaged one of my own. This guy, maybe. Oh my, we're already 100 points up. I can still play backers, right? Yeah. Oh no, we had the highest. I forgot about that. I didn't see that. Oh
ever have a
jeez.
storm knock out one of your teeth?
There it is. Flutter. I don't care about Flutter. I'm just gonna probably actually no, I'm just gonna do this and play this. We should be good. Oh no, not fiend. Oh my, healer is already on 248, 43. Alright, sure. But I'm still gonna pass here. Why does he play that now? I mean, we still win, but That would have been so good if you played it earlier. Alright, see what we get through here. We get a disgusting looking border. That's fine. Alright, what's this question mark? From Count Caldwell? Not even gonna bother reading that. Disgusting man's handwriting. What's up with this guy? Your Majesty, look what the scouts have found. A Nilfgaardian hiding in the shadow of a bridge. He looks like death's spotted head to toes in sores and scabs. He claims he deserted a week ago and is looking for a boat to sail south back home. What shall we do with him? What do you think? Tie a stone to his feet and toss him in the river? Nothing, let him go. He shall join our ranks. Someone must be the very worst face of... What do you think? Let's kill the man. Let's up the morale a bit. Let's be a bit cruel here. Oh no, we could have got the morale anyway. We could have gotten an extra recruit. Oh, look at that. A lumberjack camp.
Angren lies thousands of leagues from the sea. Yet the Imperial fleet looked chiefly to this land for wood, its ashes and oaks ideal for shipbuilding. The lumber was driven down the Yaruga to shipyards in Sintra and Atra. There, day and night, Nilfgaard's fleet grew and grew. So when Meve heard axes steadily hacking, the continual grind of saws, she halted her force and quickly dispatched scouts. Indeed, they found a lumber camp, banners overhead, the great sun blazing upon them. Though not critical to her mission, Meve was nonetheless tempted to disrupt the invader however she could.
Attack!
The Emperor awaits a mass flow of logs,
called the Queen, drawing her sword.
but we shall send him corpses.
Yeah!
Formation! Follow me!
When the Lyrians rushed forth with a cry on their lips, the lumberjacks dropped their axes. Their black-clad guards, though likewise surprised, formed up and stood ready for battle.
Let's kill some lumberjacks. A shortened battle, okay. Okay. Oh, we got a big boy here. What does he do? Every 2 turns... For every 2 units destroyed, boost self by 6 and damage all enemy units by 2. Oh, that's pretty good.
Larvan! Essay to Naveen! Lyrian!
Hey! My favorite leader. Wait, what does this do? Damage an enemy by the number of your allied units, I'm guessing, so... Okay. Oh no, this guy's so annoying.
Again and again and again.
Okay. Alright, play Wagenburg first. Give it some armor. Smash this guy. That's not
It's
that
gonna
great.
be a right good levy. Big and beautiful.
I'm gonna do this then. Then hopefully try and kill it with Beckers.
Life is mine now.
Okay. Still kill with Beckers, right? Ah, no, we can't. This feels bad. Ah! Die.
That will do.
No. They keep damaging
gold
it.
is not yours to plunder. Begone!
I do this. Hey. Alright, I might have to play lemons here. You have to play lemons.
Get into work.
Oh no, I messed up actually. I forgot that we didn't have the thing anymore. Ow, ow. That was a waste of a lemons.
Back in line!
Oh. Nah, they got some points here.
An army's a waste of time for one like me.
Okay. Maybe I should have played Gabor here instead of this guy. These guys are so explosive. It's an interesting effect though. Okay. I feel like this guy brings this guy back. So that's cool. Decoy?
Yes, I'm on it.
Oh, we can decoy Xavier, right? Becker's kills this and boosts one of his units, so that's not good. Crow's Eye moves 6. It does give us a lot of damage, but I think decoy actually is the best in this case. We're gonna regiment drummer again. Okay, dish. Oh, we also get to play a card now. Alright, let's just play this guy.
Could murder a pint.
think we're playing Northern Wind next. Or do we play Xavier first before Northern Wind? Get more damage units? Nah, I think that's
Fight for the Emperor and you might be free!
okay. Ow. Okay, I will go ahead and do... What's the base part of this? 3? I'll go ahead and do this. And smash.
My scars? No, they don't hurt.
Bomber.
You
Oh,
heard?
and another
Don't
drummer.
say that.
Yes.
Right.
Oh,
Left.
yes.
Right.
We can now adjust. Yeah, these are gonna go crazy. The sappers. Yeah, I mean, we should get this. Like, how many points we're up here? Hey. Just pass, right? Oh yeah, just pass. Not even a challenge.
Nilfgaard's ranks folded. Soldiers fled in fright, stumbling over felled trees and corpses. The air was heavy with the scent of resin and blood. As she caught her breath, the queen looked about. Hundreds of trees lay cut down in rows. Oak and ash enough to keep the shipyards working till winter. Neve ordered the lumber requisitioned, yet one of the loggers approached her. A man with a face like old leather, sawdust in his hair.
Good lady, I know you war hard against Nilfgaard. I know you'd keep timber out of their hands, but then see, we won't get paid. We'll see no coin till Sintra's shipyards see lumber. It's what the Blacklads said. I beg you, have mercy. We're simple folk. Been slaving since spring. Got families to feed.
Well, if you're slaves, you're not getting paid, are you now?
Close in wartime.
Yeah, I'll pay for the wood, dude. I don't care.
Neve looked at the logger's hands. Thick scars, crisscrossed fingers twisted.
I'm gonna become a good person.
This wood I cannot allow to reach Nilfgaardian shipyards,
she said.
Yet neither can I let you go hungry.
Ah.
I shall take the wood and pay you
That
for my own
makes
purse.
everyone happy. Ah. Sometimes doing the right thing just feels good. Except this time, I kind of feel like I should have just exploited these guys and not cared about the morale of my soldiers and my own sort of ethics. We're actually so stacked right now. It's kind of crazy. We can upgrade some stuff in the tent. I don't really need these so far, so I think I'll just go for these. I mean, we're so stacked with money. We should just do this as well. This Onager could be pretty nuts. There could be some synergy with this card. You could build like I wish you could build like multiple like decks. That would be cool. With the one deck, you just want consistency, I guess.
Your Majesty, are you well?
Yes. Yes, but the stench.
Oh, puzzle. All right, let's puzzle it up. Ooh, a Heim. Eliminate the Heim without any allies being killed. Okay. Oh, we got a bunch of Beckers. We got Alzers. We got Lyrian Malone. We got Dasborg. Alright, so how does Heim? Every turn on turn start, play a copy of the last card the opponent played. This unit will always target Me's leftmost unit. I guess we start with Beckers. Yeah, that's what I thought, brother. I think I do this next. Oh wait, no. I have to Lyrian Malone. And then I do this. Oh no, I'm missing out on 1 damage. No. No! Alright, so I think I always start with Beckers. That's pretty obvious. Then, good old Merlot. And now this is where the things get complicated. Because I could just do this. I'm gonna do this first. And then I damage this 8 times. So that in the end we can just kill it with Oh yeah, that makes sense then. Okay. Aha! Aha! Die, Heim scum! Divana Runestone. Ooh. Okay. Milady, we've searched the enemy's camp. The tents are spattered in blood and shields lie scattered on the grass, but there's no sign of the bodies. We also found a map. That's all I need to know.
Nilfgaard! Die, Nilfgaard!
Sure, I'll keep this and play the drummer first.
Army's a waste of time for one like me.
Why would you use that there? Oh, okay.
What? Oh, yes, I'm on it.
I guess I can Beckers here. A free Beckers is always good. Yeah, a free Beckers is always good.
You mad?
Fire! Could play my... actually no, I can't play my Beckers. I can play Rivian Sapper.
Fishing in the
Wouldn't
moor.
be too bad.
Dead.
Scheiß! In trade!
They have resilience now? That's just crazy.
Hey?
Off to the front yet again.
Hey!
Alright, I do this. And then I do this.
Ever have a storm knock out one of your team?
And now he passes, right? He's got a lot of carryover, which is a bit of a problem. But not too much. 12-point carryovers. Just gives me target for Northern Winds. Or Beckers if I need to. Alright, Alchemist and Isbel is good. Yeah, Arbalest is still fine, I'd say. So is Beckers. I think this hand's good.
Left,
Play back
right,
row.
left, right.
Alright, we find this. Oh my, we find two of these. Wait, is this does stack our row fully? I think I play...
Company! Forward march!
Yeah, use these boys.
From half a league away.
Boots got sand plenty in them.
Why does he always target the armor? I find that so weird. Okay, move this up. Play this guy.
Arbalest is your command.
Then kill him. And now we just pass, right? Yeah, we got last say now. Like Trooper or something last say.
Discipline, that's what you folk lack.
Pirate Gate Plus. How about no? See you in 30 points.
Quiet, or the commissar will hear.
20 points of carryover. Oh my god. That's not good. That's very not good. I'd like Slinger. Maybe Arbalest isn't the greatest. Is Wagenburg bad? Wagenburg can't be bad. And maybe it can be in this case.
Redlah.
Ow. That's not
We'll catch them all!
Boost up by the number of units in your opponent's hand after 3 turns on turn start. Repeat the deploy ability. That's just crazy.
Bigger they are, easier they are to target.
Oh my.
Varu?
Isbel isn't even that big. I got to play Gascon before I play Isbel. Ow.
Nothing personal, I assure you.
Off
to the front yet again.
Dude, these Derlan veterans are bananas. But Isbel is even more bananas.
Not war.
Oh yeah, Isbel is even more bananas. Oh yeah. We're gonna swing like crazy here, boys. Woo! Woo!
There's been a mistake. I'm no mage.
We win by 50 points in the end. No, we win by like 80-something points in the end. That's insane. That's why I didn't want to downgrade Isbel. It's a downgrade if she just does damage. She'd be wasted with things like Alchemist. Oh, there's more stuff over here. I mean, yeah, of course there is. Alright, so we're gonna go here, and then we're probably gonna end the episode. Alright. Gervin's Fort. What's going on here?
In Angren, all decomposes, be it dead or very much alive. Rot blights trees, seeping sores torment beasts, and the whole swamp emits the acrid, stifling stench of decay. So when, in the swamp's distant corner, the Lyrians caught whiffs of smoke and roasted meat, they stopped dead in their tracks. The scouts followed their noses to a clearing framed by a palisade. Through the gaps in the posts, they spotted a small fort.
Any banners upon it? Whose do you see?
Asked the Queen.
There aren't none, your grace. Not one golden sun, not one silver lily.
Meve gave the gate a few solid knocks with her shield.
His bandits.
Moments later, a dozen armed men appeared atop the rampart. The one who led them wore a beard.
Who are you? Why are you here?
I'm Meve, Queen of Lyria and Rivia. At war with Nilfgaard, I ventured into these swamps.
Is there a war on? Hey, that's news. Certainly, but little concern to me. The name's Gimpy Gerwin, and I rule these lands.
Is that so?
Rule,
As
I wouldn't.
conferred upon you by whom?
By me. Angren's a good bit larger than folk think. And no dukes or emperor's fingers stand to reach its every corner. Thus I just up and took this particular nook. Made it mine. So let's parley, Meve. One ruler to another. At the risk of being blunt, I don't care who wins this war. But I want to be in good standing with whoever does. So, I offer you a fire at which to warm your limbs. Also, a place at my table and beds for you to rest. On condition, you pledge to me one very small thing. To respect the sacred laws of hospitality.
I don't trust this guy. I don't trust him one tiny bit. I'm not gonna take an oath from some bandit. I'm sorry, I'm still like, I still have some like, dignity.
Oaths I never break. Not least because I rarely make them. I don't know you at all, Gerwin, and don't easily extend trust. Thus I can't accept your kind offer, though I appreciate you having made it.
Meve's decision deeply displeased her wet and hungry fighters.
Really?
For the rest of the day, they dragged their feet, any reason proving reason enough to slow or halt the march.
Oh, whatever. I don't trust him. Something felt off about it. Something felt really off about it. Milady, our scouts report that substantial riches are located in this abandoned hovel, with a swarm of vermin. The floor is black with the blood of bloated leeches and maggots. Bats hang from the ceiling, and you say money, and I see this thing, and I'm like, money. Give it to me. Give it to me, Meve. The one and only. Right, what's going on here? Oh. It's a pet cemetery. Oh. Hello.
In the distance, Meve spotted a spindle-like shape, which soon proved an enormous dark obelisk. It stood in the middle of a wetland clearing. Dozens of iron rings dangled from its shaft, clinking and rattling in gusts of wind. Cows, donkeys, and dogs were gathered round the stone, all tied to the rings by ropes. Their hides showed many shallow cuts, seeping blood, festering, drawing mosquitoes in swarms. A number of the animals struggled against their cords, while others, near dead, lay still in the... Across the clearing, folk emerged from the woods, a handful of peasants with a mule in tow. The beast resisted, stomped and planted its hooves, perhaps sensing its gruesome fate. The queen decided to question the peasants, and soon learned the animals were their sacrifice to the swamp gods.
They're all about, dearie. Very close. Oh, very, very close.
The toothless old woman whispered.
They hide neath murky waters. Can't feed when they hear the drip drip of blood. The gods look kindly on those what make an offering.
The gods look kindly on those that make an offering. I don't believe in swamp gods, but I don't want this crazy lady following me, so I'll make a little sacrifice.
All lands have their customs. All lands have their gods,
said Meve.
'Twould be rash to offend them. We too must make an offering.
The crone was pleased and eager, and did nothing to hide it. When the soldiers came forth with an ox, she helped tie its lead to a ring on the stone. She then took a bone knife to the skin over its ribs and sliced. Blood trickled, the water turned red, and then it boiled.
The gods accept your offering, milady,
said the old woman, her smile toothless midst a face craggy as bark.
and we'd like to thank you for respecting our ways. Come round the village. Grub and drink'll be ample, and the tale's right strange, I dare say.
Meve took the crone up on her offer. The hamlet proved exceedingly modest, but the villagers prepared a welcome deserving of their guests. At long last, the Lyrians could enjoy a warm meal and dry their ever-wet clothes.
Okay.
The old hag spun her tales the whole night through. Of the elves who once lived there, of Iskith's bogs, of dead trees that bore ghastly fruit, and finally, of Gurnikora, the swamp's supreme mistress and most highly revered deity. The Lyrians left the village the following morn, their eyes rested, their bellies full.
Oh, we got some inside information on this thing. We know about Gurnikora now. Are we even able to kill Gurnikora? Maybe, maybe not. Find out in the next episode. Because I'm going to have to end it right here. We've been playing for quite a while. We've already played one main mission. We're gonna do the next main mission in the next episode. But if you did enjoy this episode, please leave a like, subscribe for more Gwen content, and I'll see you soon.